Well, what is going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up series, where I update you on stuff with a cup of coffee, basically. And today's choice of coffee beverage is... It's not a branded coffee, I'm afraid. It's Tesco's own, but it is their gold standard version of their decaf range. So it's nice coffee, but I needed a decaf as opposed to a leaded version. Go leaded or unleaded. As a fully leaded caffeine one, too late at night. I just thought, no, I want a cup of coffee. I do it with these chill videos because it's a good indicator of how long I'm taking. Basically, let me just make sure you're recording there. Yes, you are. Excellent. Haven't got to do that again. I had a good day today. It's Saturday night now, but I had a good day today. We went out for breakfast this morning. Basically, my wife and I. We went around the shops, did a few things, got a couple of bits and bobs for our roast dinner tomorrow, all that good stuff. And then we went and headed out to a place called Blackbury Camp. We used to know it as Blackbury Castle years ago when I was a kid, but it's called Blackbury Camp now. At least that's what the signs say. It's a very ancient, fortified remains, from a long time ago, basically. Oh, excuse me. A bit along the lines of, Maiden Castle and things like that. The old fortifications are still there. And it's a place, it's a magical place, it really is. It's full of trees. It's where you go to tree bathe, alright? Bluebells everywhere. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. You can see the old moat around where the castle was. It's pretty incredible, the history that's there. And it's right on our doorstep, and it's free to go and visit any day of the year. And it's incredible. I love it there. It's absolutely brilliant. So we went there, we had a good time. On the way back, coming out of the lanes, we stopped off at a honey farm. Had a coffee and a bit of cake and a quick walk around their little gardens there. And then we came home. I fed Sandy. My wife went and fed Lucian, our cat. And but when we got back, got this new pump that we bought from my wife's paddleboard to pump it up. Oh, excuse me, your big yawn there. We weren't sure if it worked or not, so we wanted to test it. Plugged it in, set it up, and tested it. So that was all good. And yeah. It's been good being under the trees today, or amongst the trees. Actually, I've got some nice photos. I'll probably do a voiceover video of it at some point. Videos that just, they're just good. I love doing them. And yeah, that will be my Saturday. Tomorrow, who knows what tomorrow is going to bring? I don't know. Yeah, very, very, very good. Roast dinner tomorrow. We bought lamb chops, minted lamb chops. So we're going to have that for dinner tomorrow. So that's all good. Got our veg. Yeah. Then I'll be back to work on Monday for hopefully the last difficult week. So got through last week. That was difficult. Just one more difficult week to get through. I was like, come on, we can do this. I've been getting more on my books. I've been reading. Oh, also this morning, before we went out for breakfast, I was sat in the sun in our courtyard, reading through my Werewolf second edition. role-playing book. And yeah, it's just awesome. I'm just immersing myself in the whatever it is, that world of darkness. I'm immersing myself in that world, and it's great. And I'm looking forward to getting onto the D&D stuff, and all different editions and the board games, and Alien. I want to do a bit of Alien as well, and Call of Cthulhu. I want to do the One Ring and Blade Runner. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Maybe even one day head on over to Judge Dredd, the role-playing game. How would that be? That's for many years in the future, but I think I'll get there one day. Or I'm not even going to attempt it. It's still way too hot, I can tell, but that's okay. I've only been going 6.5 minutes. That's good. I don't say I have to ramble on until I've finished my coffee, but when I notice, it's just that when I have finished it, I should definitely wrap up the video. That is a definite. I've got some painting to be getting along with on my bench over there by the window. Lovely. But there's one thing I am missing lately. I'm missing building. Or even just putting little infantry together. But yeah, I'm certainly missing building, like tanks and things like that. Things of that nature, bikes and monstrous creatures, whatever else. I've got another Imperial Knight to do sometime. Chaos one, and that's going to be wherever I put him. Who knows? I think he's over there on the retirement shelf somewhere. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a Chaos Knight to build, and that's just crazy that it's sat there. Well, I am yawning. It's been a tiring day today. I walked around all the outer rim of the fortifications. When I was a kid, I used to run around them for hours and hours and hours. Today, I managed to do one lap. I know I got MS, but man, it wiped me. Completely wiped me. Oh my god, I was absolutely knackered. Yeah. But that's the other thing. We came back home, we fed the cats, and then my wife and I continued to sit outside in our courtyard, in our little garden, and we got a fire pit going at one point, and it was lovely, beautiful. I had a couple of shandies, and we sat and we talked, and it was great, so therapeutic, a fire, sitting around a fire, having a couple of drinks and talking. I just love it. I love it, yeah. Oh, there's something they're doing tomorrow, but up at the bowling club, they've got an open day where you just come along, as long as you're wearing flat shoes, don't need any equipment or whatever, you can have a go. And I'd love to do that, I really would. But I know I'm going to be too tired tomorrow, I just am. But it is something that I'd like to have a try. I don't know if I'd be any good at it or not. I mean, I know people that have gone to try it and love the game. I know JamJar43 plays bowls. I think he's quite good at it though, But he obviously wanted to. I don't know his story with that, how he came to try it, but he obviously tried it, and now he loves it. And that's good. Get an extra hobby, and it's something that's on my bucket list, so to speak, to do. Play bowls. Yeah, because it looks hard. To me, it looks hard because the way they angle the bowls and knowing how hard to throw it, and to me it looks difficult. I'm sure I don't know if it's going to be one of those games that that is enjoyable whether you are good at it or not, though. I don't know. Because outdoor games like that can be deceiving, I find. Because golf, played that. Now this is my subjective view on it, or it was. I always used to think, well, golf, that's nice walking around. You walk around beautiful greens and, well kept and all the rest of it. Out in the heart of nature, playing this game. So I used to think, well, even if I'm no good at it, it's going to be nice, right? Out in here. But I found I didn't enjoy it because I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't a fan. If I was better at it, would I enjoy it more? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. It was driving I always had trouble with. Putting I was good at. Yeah. I was always not bad at putting because I think I'm well versed in many crazy golf games, and I don't mind the putting side of things, but driving, I didn't have the best clubs either. I know it's like supposed to blame your equipment and that, but my driver wasn't the best. I think it was actually a free wood. Yeah, but a good golfer, it wouldn't matter. They'd still be able to drive well enough to get around, a course in ample time. But I couldn't. Still, I'm going to try a sip of coffee. Not bad. It's still quite warm, but now I've started drinking it, it should cool down a lot quicker. Right, so what's my plan with the Werewolf games? Obviously, I'm going to be playing a lot more of it. I'm going to be using ChatGPT, play the games, and have a good time. And I'm going to use it for all my games, I think, in some form or other. Now, I want to manually do stuff. I want to use random tables. I want to use decks of cards. I want to use story dice, whatever. I want to do that, but I also want to have a bit of totally neutral ideas on a scene. Now, it's fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic that ChatGPT can run a game of Werewolf for me. It is, and I'm going to be utilising that a lot in the future. I know I am. But I just want also to be able to do it more manually as well. I think occasionally just rely and leave everything up to ChatGPT, I think. But I think for the most part, I want to do it with tables and books and things, and see where we go from there. But man, that last game I played, it went on till about 3:30 in the morning, and it was phenomenal. I didn't want to stop, but I knew I had to. But I also knew that once I did, ChatGPT would not remember where I was or what my stats were in the game. So next time I play, I'll just have to remind it that what my stats are, what my experience is, and blah de blah de blah, and then we can carry on. Right, I'm having more coffee. So, yeah, you're right then. I'm going to be, when I clear my bench, it's not too bad actually. A couple models there to do. When I clear my bench, I'm gonna build something. I'm definitely gonna build something. I've decided. I don't know what. I'm gonna crack something open and build and paint it. I am. Just because I want to, not because I need to. If that makes sense. And one day the time is going to come where I need to open my, Warlord Games bolt action stuff. because I want to set up skirmishes to film for you. I think there's a new edition of Bolt Action coming out, or is just out, or whatever. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'll be able to get the rule book for that when that happens. I'm not rushing to do it yet. I do apologise for my yawning. It's unavoidable, I'm afraid. I will try my best to edit them out, but I don't always catch them all. That's just unfortunate. So, I've got a dehumidifier on in the background. You may or may not hear it. I don't know. But it's there. If you can hear a whir, that is what the noise is. It's not noisy. It's actually quite soothing. I quite like the sound of it. Like, do you remember in my studio years ago, I had a wind-up alarm clock. And I found the ticking of the alarm clock quite calming. That was it's just that tick, 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 tick in the background. I used to find that quite calming. So, of course, now I've had to turn my dehumidifier off because I'm sitting nearer to it, and you definitely will hear it. I've heard it on videos. So, battery ran out. The battery ran out. So now I am going to have to rely on my cup of coffee. It's the only way I'll know when I've not gone on too long. Which I probably have done already. The state of this, look. That is my palette. Old sweetie wrapper thing, that you get. It wasn't Ferrero Rochers, but it was that kind of thing, Chocolates in a box, and yeah, they make good. Makes for a good palette. And once it's too used up, I'll just chuck it in the bin. Still, I've got some painting to be getting on with tonight, and that's good. That is good. When do you go to paint? Started painting it the other day. Yes. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I'm just picking them off really, these models one by one, and having a good time, and yeah, just doing it. So yeah, the yawn. Do you actually hate yawning? So I do it so often that I can't help it. I really can't help it. Let's have some more coffee, even though it's decaf. It's psychological, is that? I'm drinking decaf, but I'm still thinking in my head, coffee is going to keep you awake. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. Probably not. Well, I've got, I think my whatnot guys here. These Age of Sigma dudes, I think they're done. I'm calling them done. Now, like, freeze up another couple of holders for me, doesn't it? That's good. Let's put that to one side. All good. Stuff I got to do later. That's fine too. I got some scenery here that I could do with finishing up some weapons trading thing. I think I know how to do that. Got a cage to do. I've got several cages to do. Actually, I've got a couple of cages and bars for inside of it, levels, doors. I'll just plod along with those, plod my way through those. So I'm looking at these swamp creature things. I'm got a bit of dry brushing to do on the base there, and I might want to do the tail a different colour. Yeah, so for those, yeah, so I think maybe on the bench is in order to sort them out. I did it on the beach yesterday, and it isn't going to be as good as the other on the beaches, but it's all right, I think. Just not as long. Yeah, I really want to do on the beaches in the daytime with the natural light coming through the window. You see, and these on the benches are reserved for the late nights. Because, to be honest, I get more late night time than I do normal daylight hours time. Do you know what I mean? Are you the same? Because there's always stuff to do during the day. And that's just one of those things. Not a problem though. It's all good. I don't know how long my video is going before it ran out of battery. But yeah. So if the cut's dramatic, I do apologise. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. Just the way it is. Let's finish this coffee, shall we? Right. Oh, did I tell you I got a mummy book from World of Darkness? I've also started looking into that. It's when I play games in the future, I want to incorporate all of it. I want to incorporate the lot. So that's not going to be easy, because all of the games, every single one, is quite involved. There's a lot of depth to them. A lot of depth. So yeah, maybe that's one for ChatGPT. Ha! Think you're good, eh? Sort that out. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thanks ever so much for watching. Do the like button. That really helps. It'll help me, which in the long run will help you. Well, I promise. Yes, if you're not subscribed, please do so. You know, click the bell, you know, all that stuff. And remember, all brushes lead to war, because I'm going to see you on another video. Bye for now.